I am here with Carlo Ciabatti. Carlo is actually a team member of Luna Rossa, a sailor, a waterman, a surfer, a windsurfer, a foiler, and we took a little trip here to go into the sailing hall and into the foil world over here to talk to Carlo a little bit about the sailing, foiling world and how this all translates over into the wing foiling and the pump foiling and everything. But first of all, Carlo, let's talk a little bit about your sailing background and how you got into the America Cup team and how that all is.
Okay, I started sailing like I think everyone, starting with Optimist and doing regattas with Optimist. Then, when I was still really young, I grew up with my dad. That was I know that he was a windsurfer. Also, if I never saw him windsurfing, and so I had a really good passion and for the speed. You know, I was really feeling the need of speed, and so I switched after Optimist. I really wanted to do windsurfing for feeling this thing of the speed. And so I started doing races with windsurfing, and then I won some youth world championship, and my career was going into the Olympic career.
Nice.
So I started doing RS6 class. That was the Olympic class at the time. When it switched into IQ foil, because I'm really light and I already know that for foiling, I was already inside the foiling world. I was already wing foiling and windsurfing foiling, even wasp sailing.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah. So I already know that you need to have some weight to be fast there. And to be honest, at the end, I recognized that I wasn't able. My dream was to win a medal at the Olympics, and I recognized that with my physique and with my weight, especially, I never had the chance to get into it. So luckily for me, I was already grow up in Cagliari, in Sardinia. Where Luna Rossa is the base. I slowly started working for them. This last cup, I've been part of Luna Rossa team, was a really cool experience. Very because cool. You in the American Cup world, of course everything is bigger than Olympic sailing and then everything else that is part of foiling world. But it was really nice because I learned a lot from everybody. In the teams we were more than 130 people, and I recognized that if even not everyone of course know about foiling, but you learn something really good from everyone.
Let me jump in here real quick and ask one thing that we notice a lot. You're wearing an Axis shirt, and I know that already Armstrong Foils has a strong tie over to the sailing world. Why do you think that is?
I think that wing foil and surf foil and SUP downwind, are the pure foil feeling, with an American Cup boat as foiling sailing boat, you never have the direct contact on the foil. So I think that what you learn with wing foiling, that you can easily change your front wing, easily change your mast. You can try more things, and you are trying straight into the foil. With a sailing boat, it's hard this argument because you have a lot of other part that create some other consequence. So you can never concentrate yourself straight into the foil.
Gotcha.
And I think everyone love it because you really feel the pure foil feeling.
And you were racing. We have this cool picture. We put it up. You were racing against the boat there, and we see Jimmy Spithill in the back taking a picture of you. How fast were you guys going, and who was faster, the boat or you?
It was a day off for me, but the boat was going out. And I said, why not? I'll go sailing with the boat. It's a windy day. We were in Barcelona before the races. And so I went for a sailing while the boat was sailing. And it was pretty nice to stay out sailing together with the boat. That, every day we were working on it, have to make it a little bit faster. And yeah, it was nice and was impressive how I mean this kind of boat like AC75 just pull your sail and you go.
Yeah, what's the speed?
Maximum, I think the maximum did Ineos during the races, and they did 56, around 56 knots.
56 knots. Mm-hmm. This is something. Can we go wing foiling 56 knots already? Not quite yet.
Not yet, but soon.
Soon, yes. Soon this is coming. Yes,
we are working for it.
And there's a lot of people in the development of America's Cup boats and foils that are influencing the wing foil world and the foils in general. And now real quick on Axis, are you guys getting a lot of input for developing new foils from those guys and from you?
Yeah, we are really into it. In the last 3 years, also while working with Luna Rossa, I was always in contact with Adrian to trying to maximize, because Axis still doesn't have a real proper racing foil for wing foiling, but we are working on it, and we don't want to copy the other existing brand. We want to do something from our own, so it's taking maybe a little bit more time than usual, but I think we are in a good way, and we will get into it.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Carlo. Super stoked. See you guys in the next one. Aloha.